that news came out, I didn't even hear about it. But people started tagging me, forwarding them to me and saying, where is Abel Damina? Now you are proven wrong. Where is Abel Damina? Come and see. Elon Musk is a Christian. He's a child of God. Some even said he's born again. He's filled with the Holy Spirit. He is the #1 donor of Christ Embassy. Maybe that's what they call partnership, but you see, that's very misleading.
I came, in contact with the news on social media. First, it was published, I think I saw it on legit.ng, about Christ Embassy, where they said that Elon Musk for this year is the highest donor of their Rhapsody of Reality. And I felt, I know Elon Musk is not a religious person, so I didn't doubt it. I know anything is possible, but I quickly started making some research to see if there is any atom of truth in it. First, I went to the Christ Embassy website, official website, and I couldn't see any mention of Elon Musk or any of their donors there. Okay. So I went to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool that almost it has answers to almost every question, and it does research faster than anyone. So the first question I asked ChatGPT was if there is any relationship between Elon Musk, the Elon Musk will know, and Christ Embassy. And the answer was no. I asked if there is any known relationship between Elon Musk and Chris Oyakilome himself. And the answer was no. I asked again if there is any relationship between Elon Musk or any of his companies or any of his family members with anything that is related to Christ Embassy, Love World, or the Rhapsody of Reality. And the answer was no. Now, I was not making this research because I doubted what Christ Embassy said.
Yeah, just to validate.
Just to validate, because I'm usually very curious. Just like I was curious when Chris said he raised over 50 people from the dead within 1 year. I didn't find any truth in it. So this one, at the end of the day, I asked ChatGPT to check legit.ng, where I first saw the news, to see if it can validate the news. Unfortunately, it was already deleted. It was no longer there. People don't understand that Elon Musk wealth is in stock. And if you must sell any of your stocks, it must be captured in the US SEC. The time Elon Musk sold in 2021, for instance, he sold a stock worth $5.7 billion. And he donated $55 million to St. Jude Children's Hospital and $54 million to X Prize Foundation. All these things are captured. So when you sell your stock in the US, it's captured in the US SEC. All right. And that money is tracked. When you make a donation, it is tracked. Just like the two donations, he made $55 million and $54 million. So these things are very verifiable. You can simply Google it instead of allowing yourself to be deceived. And I want to ask, because after carefully researching about all of this, I came to the realization that there was some atom of treachery in the announcement. First, it was made by a lady, prominent lady in the church. And is this a tricky way of putting an end to the argument that some of the wealthy people in this world do not pay tithe or do not believe even in God, that one doesn't need even God or to be a Christian to be rich? Is this a tricky way of putting an end to that argument? Or what do you think about it, sir?
Which Elon Musk are you talking about? Is it one Elon Musk equals to 2 Dangote? Well, if it's Elon Musk, the people have been writing me and sending me messages in my inbox and all kinds of stuff, about this story. Kel, what bothers me even is the fact that a lot of people, because when that news came out, I didn't even hear about it. But people started tagging me, forwarding them to me and saying, where is Abel Damina? Now you are proven wrong. Where is Abel Damina? Come and see. Elon Musk is a Christian. He's a child of God. Some even said he's born again. He's filled with the Holy Spirit. He is the #1 donor of Christ Embassy, blah, blah, blah. And they were just busy tagging and sending all of that. And then I went like, what's going on? Because I didn't know about such a thing. I just read. But when I looked at one of the printouts that was sent to me, either from the Christ Embassy family or something, I mean, Pastor Chris is somebody I respect. So I don't expect that he should be coming out with that kind of story if it is not valid. So one of the person who sent the stuff to my inbox or something, when I read, I discovered that what the person insinuated is that because Elon Musk created a technology that enables for people to send messages out, and they have been able to use his X space to send Rhapsody out, that automatically makes him a partner.
Oh, but he didn't do that to Holy Christ Embassy.
Exactly.
He reached out, because I know that he actually reached out.
Muslims are using that.
Yes.
And everybody who wants to use, I'm using X-Space. Everybody is using X-Space. Business people are using it. So maybe that's what they call partnership. But you see, that's very misleading. Very, very misleading. To call him brother just because you use his platform, and to say he specifically sent donation. That's misleading. And there's nothing you will ever do in this world to prove the fact that it is not only believers or believers in Jesus that prosper financially. I mean, before Jesus came, people were rich. Before Jesus came into this earth, people were wealthy. So when people speak after that manner, there's a bit of, untruth in it. There's a bit of insincerity, because it's not only Christians that prosper financially. Some of the richest people in the world they don't even believe